Hey, Tiff, you there?
Hey, yeah, I might have to pop out just so I can put my headphones on.
Oh, okay, because I was just about to ask you how I sound.
No, I just. A dog is in my face.
mm.
Well, I'm the only one here. My mom's at the hospital and my stepdad is at work.
Oh, okay, everybody good?
My mom had reconstruction surgery from like her cancer,
That's right.
and it's just been like one complication after another, honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope she get
Yeah.
back right, because the last thing I remember, well, you was like, "Can you hold off the rapture so my mama can get her new teeth, her new titties?"
Girl, yes.
It's like you crazy as hell.
No, because ain't nobody trying to go to the rapture like that.
I want all my boobies with me. I didn't even ask you, but did you want? Do you have Reddit?
I do have Reddit. I don't use it though. No.
Oh, okay, because I have some that's saved, like the most ratchetest stories I could read and find, and I just save them to come back to them later. So I got some.
Okay.
I didn't know if you wanted to like tag team.
No, my bad.
It's all good.
I remember some because I consume a lot of that. Like, am I the asshole?
Yeah,
Content.
yeah.
I'll watch that shit for hours.
Oh hell yeah. Sometimes I be like, it's really people out here living like that. Like I couldn't function in that kind of chaos.
Right. Listen, and sometimes it'd be the wildest stuff. You'd be like, who behaves this way?
Yep.
And to think that's some people's real life.
Everyday life. I'm like, how do you go to work? How can you function with this going on in the background? Ain't my story to tell. I'm just here to be entertained by it.
Right.
Yep. Oh, I know you heard the news
What?
that I'm freshly unemployed.
I saw that post earlier. I was like, unemployed. When did
Girl.
that?
So Friday I was
Because
sitting
we
at
were
my
just
desk.
talking about it.
Yes, I was sitting at my desk, and we had the WNBA here in Dallas. They opened up a new facility. So, we took care of all that because they would be like our neighbors. So we took care of all that stuff, and then the event was over. And then so I'm like, everything's going great, yay! So one of the bosses comes in, and so I'm sitting in the reception area, and she was like, "Hi, how are you?" I was like, "I'm good," because I hardly ever see her. She'd be over at the other building. So
Right.
I was like, "What's up?" So she was like, "Well, I just wanted to come over and just let you know that we're dissolving your position." And I was like, crash, like my heart was over my head. It went. So I was like, but you know what's crazy?
About?
Yeah, so like 50%, I was kind of like, and the other side, I was like, I knew it was coming because, with the bullshit with the tariffs going on, the majority of the product that they use is shit from overseas, and they hadn't been selling, and they were slowly letting people go, and people were slowly like finding other jobs, and I was like, I can see it. So she was like, "Well, here's your exit paperwork. Just sign this. We're gonna give you 2 weeks severance, and I wish you luck."
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Girl.
Can you hear that
popping?
Okay, I hear it. I hope it's.
Oh, the popping is me. I'm putting likes. So.
Oh, okay.
The popping is me tapping the screen.
Yeah, but that's
I can't hear it on my phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's my life. So I've been like doing these daily updates, trying to stay, motivated because girls suffer from depression, and I don't need it coming back. I don't need it.
No, I hear that.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. What you been up to? Because I ain't talked to you in a million years.
What haven't I been up to for real? Mostly. Oh, I don't. You can't tell by my post, but I teach pole now, like once a month.
Yeah,
I'm an assistant instructor. Yeah, I'm an assistant instructor, and then I lead for some of the lessons.
Okay.
So like once a month, maybe more. I get to like teach now. I'm considering taking over one of the beginner classes. so I could like teach like part-time, like more regularly. Um, so I have that. My son is growing out of control.
Oh yeah, how old is he now?
He's 10 going on 11.
Girl.
Yeah. He went from a size 3 shoe last December. He's now a size 6.
Oh no.
And he might need new shoes in like another month.
God, that's the one thing I can say about having a girl. She don't be growing like that.
No, well, and you know, my son have autism and ADHD, so we were like going back and forth about the medicine and food issues and stuff like that. Hi, Men Style. Good evening to you. So we was going back and forth. He was on Adderall, which suppressed his appetite. Now he's on something else. So now he's eating all the time, like eating. He'll eat like a medium-sized pizza by himself.
Yeah.
I was like, Negro.
Yeah.
And his dad's not working, so and his dad didn't do a whole bunch before, but it like if I needed him in a pinch, he could give me a little something.
Yeah.
So, but now I don't even like have that to fall back on. So,
girl, you got to teach pole classes to feed your baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start teaching these classes so I can make some money on the side. I'm gonna have to shake some ass, bro.
To feed my baby. Ask for baby.
Yes. Listen, my car broke. And it was something, my car needed work like every other year. So finally, I needed to have like the front rack replaced. My mom was like, please, God, do not put another dime into this car. So I finally caved and got a new car. Yeah, I finally caved, got a new car. Now my mom had cancer last year. And whole big ordeal with her surgery and radiation and all this other stuff. So she finally, at the end of that journey with her reconstruction surgery, but she's having complications. They wasn't getting blood flow to one of the breasts, and her feet are numb all the time. So
yeah,
when I tell you, she was supposed to have been home from the hospital Monday. It's Wednesday. She might not be home till Friday or Saturday. And I leave next Friday. I was only coming for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Black Stallion, for the roses.
Yes, thank you. I'm so enthralled by your story because, like I said, I haven't talked to you in so long. So I'm sorry I'm missing y'all.
It's fine. But yeah, so girl, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm talking to these 2 dudes now. They both poly. So I was like, they were like, you don't have to stop talking to either one of us. You can just date us both. And I was like,
okay.
Okay.
Thank you for taking that off my plate. I was concerned.
Right.
See, I have to live vicariously through you. I'm going on almost 10 years married.
Girl, I'm trying to get married like you.
10 years, girl. 10 years. That's what I told you. I'd be reading these stories. Huh?
So I'm trying to get married.
Girl. You know what? I tell everybody, I was like, if I wasn't married, I would not be in the streets because the streets is full of shit.
Right.
I just be reading everybody's little stories and they TikToks and they dating horror stories. And I'm like, child, the ghetto.
The funny part is, I was like, I went back on dating for a little bit. I was like, I'm gonna give Facebook dating another try because my best friend,
I didn't know that was a thing.
Her boyfriend. Girl, please don't even bother.
Okay. Well, I won't.
unless you need a good laugh, because some of the profiles on there is crazy. It's crazy.
I got dry heave right now.
This dude took a picture from like down here, and he was like wet and naked. I was like, "Are you in the shower?"
Now he trying to give you a POV.
Sir, what is happening? Like, put a shirt on.
Like, he said, "But it's what it is." He was trying to let you know this is what the product is.
It's dudes on there who are clearly in prison.
Oh, okay. With them ass phones.
You listen, he posted up on the ground. I'm like, sir, I know a prison jumpsuit when I see one. Like, it's crazy. So I was frustrated. Thank you, mommy. Thank you, Nina, for the heart puffs. So I had decided, I was like, oh, this not working out. The only dudes who was like really trying to talk to me were people who I was not compatible with, was not interested with. And so I was like, all right, I'm probably finna delete this. But I've been talking to this one guy for a while. And he was like, no, I really want to date you and blah, 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 blah. So I was like, all right, fine. We could take it there if you want. He's actually, the one guy is in Japan right now. And then this other guy who thank you for bidding. This other guy who I've been friends with, like online friends with forever, came out of like left field and was like, oh, thank you, Men Style. Thank you for bidding. Thank y'all so sweet. So he came out of nowhere and he was like, so how would you feel about like us maybe taking our friendship to another level? And I was like,
say more. No.
right. No, and I've been feeling him for a hot minute, but he's kind of like demisexual. So I was like, oh, you don't like me. Like, this isn't going to be a thing. Period. Just gave up on it. I was like, you don't like me. That's fine. Like, I was just like, wrote him off. I was like, we're friends and that's it. And then he came out. But I always thought he was hot as fuck. He's so sweet, so funny. We have a lot of stuff in common. So when he was like, no, like, would you be interested? I was like, oh, you like me. Are you...
Like, where do I sign? I'm ready to sign up.
Well, listen. So it's interesting, and like I find myself being like trying to take myself out of a monogamous headspace, and then also trying to make sure I'm being fair. And I'm like, I don't want to compare them because like my relationship and my experience of them should be like old people old people water fountain, separate but equal.
Okay. Not in these times, Teffy. Come up with another analogy.
I didn't know how else to say it though. But for real, I was like, nah, I should let my experience of one like not really affect the other. So unless he fucking up.
And you kind of want the best of two different worlds, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
So and that's kind of what it is. Like me and the one guy kind of bump heads, but that's because between me and you, I think he's a little autistic.
And everybody
so,
on
like,
here.
His brain. Yeah, listen. I think he's like his brain just works differently than mine. And I'll be the first person to tell you right now, if I found out today that I was autistic, it would be the least shocking thing I've ever found out about myself.
Oh, girl. I want to say a vast majority of society is undocumented, undermedicated.
Especially, my thing is, I was like, if you was a weird girl in the 90s, you a little neurospicy because they didn't know what else to do with us. If you was in the gifted program, you got a little rhythm of the tism. You got a little something in there.
Yes.
Cause it's not, I was like, cause so many of like my inner circle of friends are all neurodivergent.
Okay.
Like all of my friends from high school, ADHD.
Did you go to a performing in art?
Autistic and ADHD.
Did you go to a performance?
Okay. Which is funny.
No, but I did, and we all look.
I was in the theater program doing improv and like in musicals and shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think so we butt heads, but that's because like we just be on two different wavelengths sometimes. So I have to sit down and like talk to him and be like, no, we need to talk seriously because I feel like we're having a miscommunication. And usually that's all it is. So we talk, we move past it, and things have been cool. So I'm very like, this is cool. Don't know what I'm gonna tell my mother, but
it's none of our business.
Listen, she Christian, married.
Oh, it's definitely not her business. Yeah.
It's funny because the guy who's in Japan, he was like, well, you can have one boyfriend for show and one for like play. And I was like, bye.
Okay.
Bye. This is my window boyfriend for like the shop window. this the floor model, and the other ones are just my little pleasure joints on the side that I take out.
Jesus.
Right. So that's me.
Yeah. See, I don't got shit going on compared to you. I'm like, she's over there living it up.
Trying to, Jesus. And these times, you gotta have fun where you could get it.
Amen. Amen. That's why I do shit like this. This is where I get it. I get it from you, the spiciest details, and then I get it from Reddit. Because I'm like, tell me more, Reddit. Because there be people out here asking questions about like sex advice, and I'm like, you just wanted somebody to talk to because you could just ask ChatGPT. You can Google that, right?
First of all, do not be on ChatGPT. They are poisoning our water with this shit. With this ChatGPT bullshit, they are poisoning Black neighborhoods specifically.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, what is she talking about? With the drama? No, you're talking about the actual facilities. Yes.
Yeah. No. Those like AI farm things. Yeah. Those server farms.
Yeah.
They take up so much water, and then the water is not usable after the fact.
Yes.
And they pump a gross amount of pollution into the air. So they put one in Memphis, Tennessee, in a Black part of Memphis.
Yeah. I remember seeing
in like the poorest part of Memphis, and the people there are getting violently ill.
Yeah.
Because of it now. And they're talking about putting one in Maryland somewhere. And girl, before you know it, they'll have one outside your house in Texas because there's plenty of space.
Exactly. But this is what was weird to me. They think they're smart, okay? Because we all share this rock, right? They're like, oh no, let's just start with the poorest areas. Nobody will say anything. Let's start with the poorest areas. Okay, if you turn those poorest areas into basically landfills, ghost towns, polluted zones, then the next step is to you. It's not going to just stay contained. So I'm just like, you can't, I don't understand. I don't know what genius came up with this shit because I didn't look into it until I think January. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Supercomputers, these are mega supercomputers. So when I worked in radio, we had a whole, I want to say 8 offices, the size of 8 offices full of computers. And that was just for us. Mm-hmm. So if you're trying to compute for the entire world in a matter of seconds.
Yeah. Thank you, Nina. They're trying to put it near Commander Station in Maryland, where the Washington Commanders play. It's a Black neighborhood. But the people got out there and was protesting at City Hall. They was not fucking having it. So y'all, next time they try and have that little hearing, y'all, if you can get out there, please do. Write to your senators, your like Congress people, state representatives. Go to their local offices because they're supposed to maintain a local office. Go to their local office and fuck shit up. Because our literal children depend on this. Like our future is this. We gonna be on some Octavia Butler Parable of the Sower type shit.
Hell yeah.
For real.
I don't get it. I know they don't care about poor people, old people, disabled people, but I'm like, you're killing everybody. You don't have a discrimination when it's killing the earth.
Yeah. They don't listen. They think that they gonna go to space and just leave us here to rot.
Oh, what's that damn movie? Elysium? They think they gonna put some Elysium on us. Like, bitch, y'all still gonna kill yourselves. That's what mankind is basically doing. Fast tracking.
Yeah, or like, did you see Don't Look Up on Netflix?
Yes, girl. Why did that movie terrify the fuck out of me? It was a comedy. Dark comedy.
Say that.
Yeah. Shit.
Yes. Can y'all do us a favor? Can y'all like and share the live, please?
Yes, y'all. Oh, let me start by saying this is my first live. So thank you for giving me these tips and tricks. Because I was like, I need to start doing something because, I stopped doing the podcast for a little hot second. Again, y'all, if y'all want to listen to the podcast previous episodes, Teffy's on those episodes as well. You can go over to Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon and search Geeky Sexual and Intellectual, and you can find all my previous episodes. So I'm using live because it's, what am I trying to say? I can transfer it to an audio file and upload it that way as well. So, double the flavor, double the fun. Let's see here. Now I'm going to try to find me some stories on Reddit so we can read them, digest them, and critique these crazy son of a bitches, because I'm like, yeah. Okay, so Teffy, I'm looking on Am I the Asshole relationships in that community.
Okay.
Let me see, because I'm trying to look up the hottest post. That can't be hot. Let me see. That was just 4 hours ago. Let me see. Top.
Oh, I have one off the top of my head that I can recount to y'all while she's looking.
Okay.
Okay, so this was a Am I the Asshole from, it's posted, I forget where it was posted, but I know Charlotte Dobre covered it, and she have her own subreddit of stories. She get the wildest, craziest shit on there. But it was, am I the asshole? Because the person was asking if they should go to HR about a coworker who is obsessed with her pregnancy.
Not one of them touchy-feely bitches. Go ahead.
So, hang on. So it was, I think, I want to say homegirl's in like her early 30s. Okay. And she works in this office, kind of similar to like your setup, where they had like 2 offices like across the country. So she works, this one person gets transferred over to her team, but they don't live in the same town.
Okay.
And the lady's like, I keep my business to myself. She like, I'm not friends with these people. They just my coworkers for real.
Okay.
Except for like a handful of them. So they're on like Teams or whatever, a video meeting. And the lady who just got transferred over to the team realizes, oh my God, you're pregnant. And she's like, yeah, I'm pregnant. Like, Yeah. And she was like, oh, well, why would you... Like, oh, were you hiding it from me? Bitch, we're not friends. We're not friends. That's
and who
crazy.
Are you?
Right, and who is you? So she's like, oh yeah, no. So the lady, the other coworker, starts reaching out to OP, and she's like, oh, like, what is your baby? When is it due? Like, how are you? I want to buy you presents and da 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 da. And OP is like, whoa there, burner. Like, chill. Her and her husband, I think she was having fertility issues. Okay. So her and her husband decided that they weren't going to find out the sex of the baby until the baby was born. Mm-hmm. And the coworker was like, oh, well, let me pay for you to get a 3D ultrasound. And I want to go with you to do the 3D ultrasound so you can see your baby. You should see what it is. And the lady was like, ew, no. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, no. Yeah. She was trying to be nice to her, but she was like completely unnerved by this. Because she was like, why would you, like, what are we doing here, basically? Yeah. So she was like, no, she tried to politely decline, but the coworker would not take no for an answer. Uh-huh. She starts sending her stuff. Like, oh, she was trying to get her address so she could look up 3D ultrasound places in OP's area and like send her, like trying to like send her gift cards and stuff like that. She called their mutual boss. Uh-huh. The coworker called their mutual boss and was like, can you give me OP's address so I can send this to her? And the boss reaches out to OP and is like, yeah. Right. So the boss reaches out to OP and is like, dude, what is going on? Like, do you know, like, what's going on? So OP have to explain the situation, and she's like, I don't feel comfortable. I don't want to do this. And the boss is like, okay, so what do you want to do? And she's like, well, I don't know, like, because she don't live in the area. Mm-hmm. So, like, I don't know how much danger I am actually, like, am I actually in danger? Type of thing. Yeah. So the coworker finds OP's address and sends her, like, a $300 gift card for the ultrasound. Uh-huh. And she's going to come to their town for like a meeting, and she's like, when are you in the office, because I want to give you this gift card. Oh, that's what it was. She found the place, bought a gift card, bought a gift certificate, printed it out, put it in a card.
Mm-hmm.
So she tells the boss. So she was trying to do that. Boss is like, no, I'm not giving you her address. She finds the address somehow anyway. OP never says how she did that. So she prints it out. She puts it in a card. And she goes to the manager. She goes back to their mutual manager and is like, when is OP going to be in the office? Because I have a gift for her. Now, OP knows that she's going to be in the office this day because they're on the same team. They share a calendar. OP is like, I actually have that day scheduled off because like her and her husband were going to go do something else.
Okay.
So she decides that she's going to leave early the day before just in case Captain Crazy Pants shows up early and tries to corner her in the office. So she leaves. OP's not in the office. She does not have OP's like personal number. So it's kind of fine. OP comes back in the office after the coworker leaves and finds the card with the gift certificate in it. She goes to her manager and it's like, hey, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe. She looked up the business and saw that it was close to her house. Okay. So this lady has her address. And she's like, I don't feel safe and I don't know what to do. So would I be the asshole if I escalate this to HR?
No. But, and I hate to do this because I feel like I want to say a high percentage. I'm going to say 95% of us black people do this. Be like, was she white? Because me being black, I would have checked the bitch before it even go that far. Be like, listen, bitch, I have a husband. I have my own money. I have my own insurance. If I want to get that, if me and my husband decided to do that, we would have done that. But thank you, but no thank you. If she keep pressing it, like, bitch,
right?
Listen, stay out my fucking business. Stop talking to me about this baby. Because you know what that made me think of when you first said it about that woman she was on Facebook. What am I trying to say? She was faking like she was pregnant. And then she would have these miscarriages, and then she would be pregnant. And then she ended up becoming friends with a woman. Like, they became real good friends, and the woman was pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
And she went to her home and cut that baby out.
Lines.
Yes. And then she didn't want them to take her to the nearest hospital because she knew the cops would be looking for a bloody woman with a new infant.
Right.
I was like, oh, my God. Stay away, but I don't need your help.
Yeah. So the coworker was like having fertility issues and she was never able to get pregnant herself and like carry a child to term. So she basically was trying to live vicariously through OP. And OP was like, hey, like, I feel sorry for you or whatever, but this ain't that. Yeah. After the initial post, she does go on to say like, oh my God, I didn't think of some of the things that you guys told me. She and her, after she does not respond to getting the card, the coworker kind of goes crazy and starts reaching out to the manager and trying to reach out to OP again about her baby and trying to like being like, oh, well, I can come back. We can go to the thing. And even after OP is like forcefully told her no at this point, she's still like, oh, well, no, it's fine. I just want to be helpful. I think this will be really good for you. And like, we can bond and da-da-da-da. And like, yeah. So after like that, she does decide, they do gather the evidence and she does decide to go forward and open up a case with HR against her. Like, and basically HR was like, you need to chill. You do not talk to her about anything unless it's for work.
Yes. See, and that's one of those scary things where you don't know how far it'll go. Like we were just talking about the story with the lady. Because I'm like, now we're in close proximity on a daily basis. I don't know her level of crazy. I don't know if it's constantly, bubbling to the point where she ready to, jump, get froggy. And I'm coming up here pregnant. I got to walk to my car. I got to walk in this building. I got to go to the ladies' rooms. Anywhere she could have, one-on-one time with me. I'm like, you got to go, boo.
Yeah. Well, that was the that was kind of her hesitation, because
Yeah.
the lady didn't even live in their state. She
Yeah.
worked at like another office under the
Oh.
same company. So
Okay.
that was kind of her hesitation. I think had they worked in the same building
Ooh, yeah.
and she was doing all of that, it would have been like different. I don't think she would have hesitated. But she was like, I don't think I'm in any danger. Like, is this like she just didn't know, she didn't grasp the seriousness of it until,
Yeah.
like you said, I'm pretty sure people in the comments told her about the story that we just talked about, where like,
Yeah.
no, people will drive state lines and cut your baby out of your belly.
People do not care.
There was another there was another Reddit story where like the person showed up to the hospital, or like showed up to her house and was trying to take the baby like right in front of the mom or something crazy. Like,
no.
people are nuts and do not play when, and it was OP's first baby.
Yeah.
So, you know, that new mom jitters, you don't want to come across as hysterical or overprotective or anything like that.
my pediatrician, my gynecologist, she was like, "Oh, I'm sick of this bitch. Every appointment, she coming here with a list of questions." I asked her ass and got me another gynecologist. We gonna do this my way. And yes, I'm a first time mother, but let me do this shit.
Hi, Carolyn. Thank you. Yes, Dwayne the Geek. Please go listen to Geeky Sexual Intellectual.
That's my boy.
Go listen to the podcast.
He always listen. He support everything I do.
Yes, we love to see it.
Yes. Girl.
But yeah, no, niggas is crazy. Yeah. Bitches is crazy.
And I don't understand how people so comfortable, because my husband will say any day of the week, I'm paranoid. Paranoid keep your ass alive sometimes. I'm like, motherfuckers do not care about crossing state lines. I always remember the bitch that drove all the way to, I think it was Florida, with a diaper on to go kill that astronaut woman.
Oh, yes.
Yes. People are wackadoo.
Listen, it's only outrageous until it happens.
Yeah.
And then it's a thing.
Everybody can get this paranoia. I'm like, I don't trust nobody.
Listen, and like one thing I have to remind myself when I think I might be doing too much, or if I'm like upset about something, nothing I do for the well-being of my child is a waste of my time.
Exactly.
Even if it don't pan out, nothing I do for my child is a waste of my time.
Yep.
Hey, Asia, at that black girl, what's up?
These your people, Teffy?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Thank y'all for stopping by.
Thank you guys for coming in. Yes. But yeah, so I'd be like, nothing I do is a waste of my time for my baby. I would have went to HR almost immediately, because girl, you are harassing me on work time.
Yes. What are you
trying to find out my address?
Right. And so she asked the manager that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the manager should have been like,
the manager for OP's address. Yeah. But the manager couldn't take it to HR right away without OP's permission, because she is the one who is potentially being harassed. But
it's not even that. Just you coming to me as a manager, asking me for someone else's information,
and would not take no from the manager at first either.
Yeah, like, now come on, let's take this walk down to HR. Because
right. No, because you're being insane.
Yeah, and I don't want to blame society, but I do want to blame society. Typically, we don't take women offenders as seriously as men offenders. Now, if that was a man, they would have been all up his ass.
Oh.
But it's just a woman. That's just Betty. Whatever her name was. That's just Rebecca. Right. It's fine. She's harmless. Right. And she's slicing babies at stomachs.
Oh, she don't even go here. She's in another state. It's fine. No. She came here. Yeah. And that could be considered she comes here. Yeah. She went out of her way to find my address that nobody gave her. No, that's not okay. And if y'all not taking it seriously, I'll just sue. Now we can all be unemployed together.
Together. That's why I say I would have probably went so hard, so left on her. She would have called HR on me as the pregnant woman. Like, bitch, don't contact me.
Oh my God. I have another one. Speaking of calling HR on the other person. This was so funny. Am I the asshole for not inviting my coworker to my wedding?
I have always hated that. Many people have gone through. I was like, I don't give a fuck if they didn't invite me and they invited 6 of y'all. I'm not cool with them like that. But people be caring.
Yes, this lady So this lady's getting married, and I believe OP is black, and the coworker is white, and the coworker is a relatively new coworker. So she have not known OP. OP's been at her job for a couple of years. She's got like a good rapport, actual friends at her job. Actually, the people at her job who she invited to her wedding were people that she was friends with before she got the job.
Okay.
And it was only like 2 or 3 of them. And OP did not invite anybody else to her wedding. But the coworker, the Karen, finds out that OP is getting married and is like, oh, so where's my invitation? And OP was like, you're not getting one.
Yeah.
And she was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you're not invited to my wedding? And she's like, oh, well, you invited so-and-so. And OP was like, that's not really your business, but those are my friends. And she's like, oh, well, I don't see why you can't invite me. And she was like, because you're just a coworker. So the Karen then goes to HR about OP and says that OP is creating a hostile, is excluding her from events.
Oh,
excluding
my God.
her from like events where she should be included and creating a hostile work environment. So HR reaches out to OP and OP is like, girl, she is talking about my wedding.
Exactly.
My wedding that has nothing to do with this job. My wedding that is not a corporate sponsored event. It is not on company time, on company like property. Like, this is my personal wedding and I don't have to fucking invite her.
Yes.
So the HR person did not realize that the Karen was talking about OP's wedding. And it's like, oh, case closed.
I'm just like, I don't care if it was drinks after work. Bitch, you're not invited.
You're not invited. We're not friends.
And how you going to have the audacity to question me about my shit? First of all, how could you ask?
How could you ask is the real thing. Because I would never ask. Unless it's somebody in my like immediate family, and I was like, so I'm not getting an invite.
Girl, I've not been to family members' weddings. I don't give a fuck.
I've not been to like family members' weddings. People who are not close to me, and who don't live close to me. Like, that's fine. I'm like, it hurt a little bit not getting an invite. But again, it's. Nigga, I'm not driving over state lines to see you and we not close. I gotta pay for a hotel and a dress and da-da-da-da. No. Like, I didn't go to one of my cousin's weddings and I felt awful because I went to her sister's wedding. But I was like, bitch, ain't nobody tell y'all to get married in the same year. Like, they was like
people
4
got
months
money.
apart.
Yeah.
Girl, I did not have the money. I'm sorry.
Girl, I guess that's one thing about getting older is that I see weddings like I see birth and death. Everybody that's supposed to be there is going to be there. The doctor, the priest, the man that put you in the ground, the doctor that hands you. I'm like, I'm supposed to be there. My husband to be supposed to be there, and the priest. If y'all need y'all. I don't know, girl. Okay, let me read this little goofy story I found. Okay, so like I said, it's in r/am I the asshole relationships. The title is, am I the asshole for walking out of my girlfriend's birthday dinner after she made me sit next to her work husband? Already at the door, I'm like, bitch! But the story goes, my girlfriend, 26 female, and I, 29 male, have been together almost 3 years. Last weekend was her birthday, and she invited about 15 people to a nice dinner. I got there a little late because of traffic, and when I arrived, she had already arranged, he put that in quotes, the seating. She put me at the far end of the table, and sitting right next to her was so-called her work husband. I've met the guy a few times, and while he's polite, it's obviously he has a thing for her. Now, okay, maybe he reaching. They text a lot. Share inside jokes. Yeah. They share inside jokes, and she always insists it's just playful. Throughout the dinner, she was laughing with him, leaning in close, touching his arm, all the stuff you'd expect from a couple. I was basically ignored at the other end of the table. One of her friends even asked me if I was okay with how close they were, which made me feel like a complete fool. After about an hour, I got up quietly, paid for the meal, and left. I didn't make a scene. I just didn't want to sit there being disrespected on her birthday of all days. Later, she blew up at me for ruining the night and embarrassing her in front of everyone. She says I overreacted and that was it was just harmless fun. But honestly, it felt like a giant slap in the face. Her friends are divided. Some say I was right to leave. Others say I made a big deal of it and made it about me instead of letting her enjoy her night. So am I the asshole for walking out? I'm gonna let you go.
Are you the asshole for walking out? So my thing is, so I'm gonna say you assault. I'm gonna say everybody sucks.
Yes.
Because you knew she invited that nigga.
Or did he?
No. She invited 15 people.
Yeah.
He knows that nigga was invited.
Well, yeah, they be texting
you was late. And you was late. You was late. Side pieces be early. This is her. And now he didn't say which birthday it was.
Yeah.
But he didn't say what birthday it was, so it probably wasn't a milestone birthday. But if you my man, and this is my special day.
Yeah.
You late to my birthday?
You late. We supposed to be showing up at the same time.
We should be showing up at the same time. You should be picking me up. We should be riding together. Side pieces be on time. So I think he's an asshole for showing up late to dinner.
Yes.
And you didn't show out. You just slip in and just sit wherever.
And you got what you got. Yeah.
No. That's my man. Bitch, move down.
See, that's where she's the asshole. That's my man.
So, and I'm not disagreeing that she did not play in his fucking face about having that nigga sit next to her and not sitting her boyfriend at least on the other side of her, and making him sit at the far end of the. Now I've seen like dinner parties where like the husband and the wife sit at opposite ends of the table, but they still like interact and play and da.
Yeah.
So maybe like I said, I'm not saying she was right. But also, I'm saying, why was you late? Why was you late?
Yeah.
For her birthday dinner.
Well, he did say because
of traffic. Bye. Leave earlier. It's my birthday.
She like no slack giving.
It's no. Because I'm the kind of person where like my birthday is in January. I have gone many a year with nobody celebrating my birthday.
Yeah.
It is too cold. It snows. People are still broke from Christmas.
Yeah.
Excuses abound for why nobody shows up for me for my birthday. So to me, my birthday is very special. If I get 15 people committed to showing up, and my man, my down person who's supposed to be my writer. Now, if you don't show up, I'm probably gonna break up with you because that's crazy. But like, if you like, you're supposed to be my man and you're late.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he could have been.
And I've had a work husband. That nigga lived out in the suburbs. He showed up to everything.
That nigga's waiting to scoop you up.
And he
was like, I'm ready for the trust fall, baby.
No, thank you, Carolyn. No, and again, now that I'm older, I have people who do hang out with me for my birthday. We do like weather permitting things. Yeah. But I'm saying like my birthday is a big deal. So I'm like, if you don't, I'm literally like, if I'm not flowers, cards, and candy, you showing up with a like, you my man, and they've been together for a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry. You don't have no excuse for being late.
I am also, I concur with you that all three of them are assholes. But I'm already turned off when he said they be texting. First of all, I'm turned off by work husbands, work wives, and work husbands. I'm turned off by that shit. If you're not a single person, don't play that game.
Yes. To me, it's only cute. It's only cute, really. It's really only cute if everybody involved is single.
Yes.
For the most part. Yeah,
But
because like I said, I had a work polycule, which
yeah,
was funny. So it was me who was single, and then these two other people who, and we were all they said we were like a work wife,
a
like
triad.
polygamy wife. Yes,
Yeah.
we were a work wife
Yeah.
triad. So it was me, the guy, and another girl. Now they were both in relationships, but the bull was in a shitty relationship, and the girl is also in a shitty
Well, that's
relationship.
why they didn't because they got work relationships.
No, that's not that. Trust me. We were just good friends, and honestly, we were the Bulls' only real friends in the office because he
Okay.
was a dickhead.
Okay.
He's kind of a dickhead. So we were kind of his only like real friends in the office. He literally doesn't even talk to anybody. We left that job years ago. He does not talk to anybody else from there. The only other person he talked to from that job passed away earlier this year.
Oh wow. But yeah, I've seen it a couple of times about people talking about they work husbands and they work wives. I'm like, but you got an actual fucking wife. You got it, and then you let your spouse know this shit. So depending on their securities or insecurities, they thinking about that shit. You spending 8 hours a day with your work husband.
Headers in charge.
Yay, boo. But yeah, that whole texting shit, like they constantly texting.
Yeah, why are you texting? Why are you? It's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to say you can't have friends, because if y'all friends and everything is above board, then like it shouldn't be a problem.
But as we know, it's usually not. It's usually not.
But that be the thing. It's like people don't know how to have good boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I come to you as my girlfriend, as your girlfriend, and I'm like, hey, this makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. And you don't like dial it back.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Like y'all saw each other 8 hours, which I got to talk about.
What the fuck do you have to talk about that can't wait till tomorrow?
But I'm gonna tell you that too. I wouldn't have sat at the end of that fucking table all night. I would have pulled me up a chair. What are we talking about?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No. Because as your girl, bitch, move down.
But she didn't. So I'm feeling
somebody moving.
What y'all talking about?
That's my man.
What y'all?
Hey, girl. I'm sitting in the bitch lap. Right. I'm sitting in the bitch lap, and then getting in my girlfriend's face like, "Hi, baby. Oh my god, it's your birthday." I'm not shit. Because if I'm gonna be embarrassed, we all finna be.
We all finna be embarrassed. I'm not gonna ruin the night. But I'm gonna make it awkward for them. Cause y'all doing too much, kicking in each other's face, smiling, all fronts and back showing. Smiling.
Listen, front, side.
Yes. Couldn't be me. I don't think I would have left though. And then he paid. He said he paid for the dinner. So I'm like, did you pay for everybody?
I mean, that might have been their agreement though. Like originally, he was going to pay for her birthday dinner. So he fulfilled his end of the bargain, but he left. I'm not mad that he left, but I'm like you, where I'm like, oh, I would not have like just left quite so easily. And the fact that she did not notice him leaving and didn't go after him and no shit like that. That's what I'm saying. She not right. I'm not
the next fucking time she saw him. You made it about yourself.
I mean, no, bitch, you made it about me when you played in my face and a table full of 13 other people.
Yes.
Right. No, you did that. You did that. Don't play with me. Hey, Brittany.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all like and share the live, please.
Let me see.
No, Shorty was fucking stone cold tripping for that.
You know folks don't give a fuck. As long as I'm having a good time, it's fine. Let me see.
No, because like I'm so hyper aware of like the people around me that there's no way my boyfriend would be sitting at the other end of the table, and I wouldn't, even if that's how I set it up, and I don't walk down to sit with him and talk to him, and I got other niggas kikiing in my face the whole time. Like, no, I would never, because the whole time I would just be like, where's my pudding? Like,
or sending texts or something. I don't know. Right. She don't like him.
I don't know. She and don't probably for real.
Let me see. I'm trying to find another one.
she got that work nigga gassing her up.
Really do.
Some I could be a better man. You deserve so much better. All right. All right. And I mean, like I said, he was on time. The boyfriend was the one who was late.
Y'all can pass this who's the asshole stick, because y'all all hit it.
Listen, if it's a who's the asshole stick, everybody at the table is going around. Because that's her homegirl. I'm going to be like, oh, you're not going to have your man sit next to you?
And yes, I'm trying to talk to the other dude to take his attention off of her. Not because I want it, but like, get out my girl face.
No, but exactly. I'm going to be like, hey, so tell me about your job. What you do at work? Like, are you fake? That's what I'm saying. If it's a stick to be had, 14 motherfuckers is getting whacked.
Jesus. I'm trying to see what other little story. Because I didn't even notice that I had deleted a lot of them because I had already recorded them for the podcast.
Oh, Lord. Is it a favorite one from the podcast that you remember?
Oh, okay, yeah. So one of them was like, was it, am I overreacting or am I the asshole? I think it was, am I the asshole for being a 70-year-old grandma that has an OnlyFans and my children have a problem? So she goes into, like, I'm freshly,
I need a snack and a drink.
She was like, I'm freshly divorced or something like that. She was freshly divorced, but she had been divorced for a couple of years. She was like getting back into knowing herself and her sexuality and loving herself and all this other stuff. So she was like, I just decided to do it. It was like on a whim. And she was like, I'm making really good money. So would I be the asshole to continue it, even though my children have expressed that they have a problem with me doing OnlyFans?
I think I heard this story. On a different podcast or one similar to it. She wasn't 70, but she was like 50, 60 something.
Okay. She was up there. She was like, they was like, you too old for that kind of. I'm like, she not dead. Yeah.
Right.
And somebody paying to look at that old ass. Yeah.
But I think the husband had died.
Okay, yeah. That's what it was. I can't remember if they was divorced or he had died. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had died. And she had been grieving for a while. But she was like, I have needs. I want to get back out there. She started doing OnlyFans in like her spare bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her kids was like, bitch, what the fuck?
Put your whole titties away. Yeah. And I'm like, girl, do you? And it's bringing in income? Like, who are you hurting? They just mad. This because, they spinning it around in their head. Like, I wouldn't give no rent space free to them thoughts. Like, don't be thinking about your mama like that. That's your first problem. And how the fuck you think you got here? So they don't ever look at their parents like sexual beings. Not that they should, but I'm like, we all fucking.
Right. I didn't think she was the asshole. And the kids was definitely doing too much. Because I want to say the one was threatening to, like, take her grandkids away. Like, not let her see her grandkids or some shit like that.
Girl, I don't remember.
So I want to say the kids was doing too much. Because I was like, she not fucking when the kids is there.
Yeah.
It's like any other job. She got office hours. Like...
I just think they was, like, playing out this storyline in their head. Like, what if my friends find out? And they find out.
That's a possibility.
And the only way they're going to find out is they paying your fucking mama. So, I don't know what to tell you. I saw your granny on OnlyFans. Well, thanks. The money you paid her, I got a new bike. So I really did. You paid for our vacation, our family cruise.
Right.
People be mad about the wrong things. Because I even asked my husband, I say, if times, fell on hard times and I opened the OnlyFans, would you be okay with that? Mm-hmm. He's like, Quincy, I don't give a damn. And I was like, and I love
Thank you, Carolyn.
Huh?
Right. Thank you, Carolyn. She said, well, they're petty, like talking about the children.
Oh, kids be petty about a lot of stuff. Even like when one spouse passes away and then the surviving spouse gets into a new relationship. They were like, oh, it was too fast. Did you really love my father? Oh, I can't believe, you moved this man into my father's house. And Your father's gone, boo boo. I still got to live. You wanted me to be up in here being a martyr, huh?
Right.
I don't get it. They be grown, not no young kids. They be in their 40s and 50s. Want they people just to wither away in the memory of their father.
I mean, the crazy part is...
I know that's right, Carol.
Right. The crazy part is they never have this smoke for the dads.
No! Never.
They never have that smoke for the dads.
Like, we can't never. We can't get no new boo after our husband died. We can't get on OnlyFans after our husband died. We just supposed to carry that fucking flame to the end. Fuck that. My husband died. I'm moving to Japan and I'm popping it open on OnlyFans.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, I might never love another nigga. Oh, but this pussy getting wet for somebody, bro. Like,
I know that's right. Shit. All these kids. I be hearing this grunt. I say, I don't give a fuck what my mama do. I don't care. She done lived her life. She deserved to be happy.
Right.
And staying out my goddamn business. That's the real message. Stay out my business.
Listen, as long as the mama is saving her money properly.
Yeah.
Because, you going in a home. You're not going to be popping pussy under my roof.
And you know this thing I'm pull on them. Yeah. Where's your pussy money at? You can't move in with us.
Right.
Oh, man. Let me see. I'm trying to find one of those sex advice ones. Because those be hilarious. What the hell?
The sex? What?
The thing is like, drag the puzzle piece to continue, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my God.
Let me see. I got to scroll because I follow a million communities because when I was at my job, that's how I got through my day reading Reddit. Like, what? Mm-hmm. Like watching reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Carolyn said it's to make sure you're not a bot.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm a newbie here. I don't know if you saw that. This is my first TikTok live. Let me see. Okay. Top left here. Okay. At the gate. This shit already pissed me off unless it's some special reason. So I'm gonna get to it. This is in r/sex tips. The title is Boyfriend Doesn't Like My Smell. So let me get into it before I get pissed. But anyway, because we're supposed to smell like summer's breeze and bullshit like that. But so my boyfriend doesn't like my smell. So he goes on to say, I, 18 female, first of all, 18, and my 18-year-old boyfriend, he doesn't want to perform oral sex on me. When I asked him about it, I initially lashed out because I was embarrassed. After I apologized, we talked about it, and he mentioned that he would love to give me oral, but he said there's a smell down there that he finds off-putting. He described it. Oh my God. He described the smell as a partially rotten meat smell. The only thing I can think of at that, wait a minute, what is it? The only thing that I can think of that might be causing this is my poor diet. Yeah. So I'm trying to drink more water and improve my eating habits. I don't think it should have mattered, but I am overweight and I have PCOS and eczema. He is the only person I have ever been with, and I don't drive, and I'm scared to ask for a OBGYN appointment because my mom will question me. And she put a little update on here, but I'll get back to that. So it's a lot of flags, but go ahead.
That's so much going on.
Yes.
So okay. You 18, y'all both 18.
Bam.
Okay.
Because all the chemicals, the hormones going on, that could cause some stuff. And his shit probably stink too, but go ahead.
Right. Let's talk about one. He probably smelled like a day-old Oscar Mayer sausage that was left in the hot dog order from 6 nights ago. But Whatever. I digress.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, okay. I'm like, is you asking him to go down on you and you ain't showered? You ain't, you don't got a car, so baby, is you walking everywhere? Like, this not the 40s. Niggas not going down on hot cat sometimes. Or listen. And I'm like, how heavy are you?
So yeah, she said she was overweight. Yeah. She said her diet.
You got.
She's not drinking water.
I'm not saying it smells like rotten meat. What I am saying is it may not smell fresh. And it don't smell fresh all the time. And that part of that is normal.
Yes. And I wish, that's why I hate that sex education is not a thing. Because I'm like, it's tons of things. It's hormones, it's chemicals, it's heat, it's moisture, it's what type of underwear you're wearing. That can all culminate into a yeast infection. It's just a lot of shit going on. It's like a Big Bang Theory going down in that bitch. It's just a lot.
Right.
And then for you not to be drinking water, which means your body can't properly cleanse itself, because bitch, water keep all this shit moving. I'm like, your diet, yes. Do you eat a lot of meat? Maybe that's what it is. I'm like, because he said partially rotten meat. I'm like, that aligns with death, like the smell of death with me.
Right. I'm like, are you exfoliating down there? Like,
oh yeah, she did say eczema. I forgot about that. PCOS. And she may be sweating a lot because my doctor still haven't ran all the tests to see if I have PCOS. But I'm like, girl, and you 18, you can still go to your pediatrician, but you can also see a gynecologist. Just tell your mama you want to start going to the gynecologist.
So that's what she said. She says she's afraid to go to the gynecologist because her mom is going to ask questions.
I'm like, girl, I want to go to the gynecologist. I mean,
also, you 18, your mom don't have to go.
Facts.
You can make the appointment yourself.
That's right.
And I mean, get an Uber, catch a taxi, catch the bus, go to your appointment. I would say go to your appointment and get checked out just to make sure, it's nothing actually wrong with you.
Yeah.
Because as much as I want to be like, nah, he being an immature dickhead.
Yeah.
Some shorties be stinking.
Yeah. So, but I was like, it's just left at, women, I hate it when, it's just thrown at women's, vaginas just have a smell. I'm like, no, sometimes it's a medical reason for that. So, yeah, you shouldn't be going down on everybody. But if he was like, and they 18, I'm acting like these adults. I'm like, he should have a rational conversation where he's just a little boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she need to go check on herself for herself.
I mean, as long as he wasn't like, bitch, I don't want to go down for you because you smell like Arby's, like day old roast beef. Like,
not the worst of the worst.
It's not right. He might have said it to her kind of cool. Hey, 410 Ghosts. Good evening.
So I'm looking at her update.
Like, he could have said it to her nice.
Yeah. I was like, partially right. All right, Jesus. But crazy. Her little update is, it was my natural lubricant and my bad diet. And that was pretty much what she said. That's all she said.
Natural lubricant, baby, like pussy juice or like a lubricant in a bottle?
Yeah, I'm thinking she talking about just like her secretions, but I'm like, how was that possible? You just said you weren't drinking no water. I'm surprised it didn't smell like burnt rubber. Like, girl, ain't no water in there.
No, because I'm like, are there like natural lubricants, like natural lube you can buy?
Yeah, I mean, water. I mean, I don't know if she's not talking about water-based, but I think she's just talking about her own personal vaginal secretions. But I'm like, girl, that it only can come from within, and you're not putting in the right things for that secretion to smell like the natural scent.
Yeah. Yeah, baby, you gotta clean up your diet and go to the gym.
Yeah. That's why I say sex education and parents not want to talk to their kids about sex. That be having us in a chokehold.
Carolyn said more like her cooch was naturally cleaning out her bad gunk up there. Y'all not shit.
It's like I gotta push this shit out somehow.
No, her kidneys was probably doing double time. Bitch not drinking no motherfucking water.
Girl, yeah, that's what somebody said in the comments. It says, PCO girly here. I drink water all day long, and I have a glass of 100% cranberry juice a day. Helps with any smell and taste. Thank me later. But anytime I've ever like changed my my diet, especially to a cleaner diet and more water intake, girl, sometimes it don't even be the natural smell. I don't smell shit.
Right.
So I'm like, you need to start there first. And if it's just like atrocious, you got to go seek medical help. It ain't nothing you can get over the counter for that shit. Because even my mistake only go so far.
Well, my thing is, if he cheating and he done gave you BV or something,
yep,
that'll make it stink too.
Yep. People don't think about that because the body chemistries sometimes they don't mix.
No, and if you letting him nut, if they going raw,
yeah, they probably is. Not you had your glasses.
They
down.
probably.
Yes, girl. Let me see.
Casper, get away from me.
Oh, that's the dog.
Yes.
Oh my God. Hold on. Some of these titles are terrible. I'm gonna read something. You tell me when to stop, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So the first one says, I've seen people be horrible at fingering. Here's some good advice. The next one says, tips and tricks on fingering a woman to orgasm.
Wait, what?
Yeah, tips and tricks. It says, is it normal?
What was the one before that?
It said, I've seen people be horrible at fingering. Here's some good advice.
Oh my God. Y'all need that kind of help. Jesus.
That's what's crazy to me. Like, you can't give that advice because every woman is different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So who the fuck is this sex guy I think they are?
Right.
Let's see. I know somebody ain't coming in here while I'm on this podcast. It's probably my husband. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I be just reading this stuff. I'm like, people are really stupid.
People are crazy.
I'm just like, I mean, sometimes this stuff is just, I don't know. Sometimes you got two brain cells to rub together. It's like just deduce. Like, break it down, say it to yourself, say it out loud, and then walk through it, break it down. Okay, you just answered your own question. I don't know. But that's what I see in here a lot. People like asking advice. Like, you can't ask advice because every individual is different.
Right.
Let me see. I'm going to go to another one. Let's see. Sex over 30. How old are you, Teffy?
37.
What? I thought you was younger than that, Teffy.
I get that a lot.
Because you got that baby face.
Oh,
let me see. Trying to see if anybody else had a suggestion. Is she Caucasian? What the fuck, Carolyn? Is she Caucasian? Because they be leaving strange stuff up
Yo, and they don't be washing for real. Like,
oh my God. Girl, we be going after their ass.
They don't always be washing. Like, let's keep it a buckaroo.
To my palm colored people that possibly may be in the comments, we're not talking about you if it ain't you.
I'm saying if it don't apply, let it fly.
Let it fly. I know that's right.
Let it fly.
Let me see. I wish I could.
If you wash your feet, then you fine.
That's like the tiebreaker question. Like, do you wash your feet? And if they take too long, bitch, we done here.
No, we're done. Wrap it up.
Let me see. I'm gonna go to the very, very bottom and see if I still got some old ones.
This one white girl was like, she don't even like wash her whole body for real. She just wash her pits, like under her boobs and her vagina and butt. But like she don't really wash her whole body. She said at least not every time. And I was like, ugh.
I know, girl, because you know what? I know it's some dirty, filthy man out there would still hit it. He's like,
raw. It talk about in it.
Deep
raw.
to the brim.
Right. He in it like
to the taint in that thing.
Crazy.
To the gooch. But
right.
like that's sad. I ain't even think about her no more. I'm just thinking about somebody will still do it. They'll still do it.
And so, that's what really be pissing me off.
I don't mean to get sidetracked, but when you said that, I was like, in my head, we was like, you know, men will just fuck anything. You know, I looked up how gonorrhea became a thing.
How?
So basically,
really men fucking monkeys?
Men fucking farm animals.
Oh!
And so if it's a sick animal that comes in contact with a human being, you know, genitalia wise, then it's you know, it's what's the fucking word? It's not transmitted. Transmitted. Yeah. And then that creates the new disease, which is gonorrhea. It can only be created through sex with a cow or a pig.
Ew.
So I was like, some dude way back when, before times was times, was like, well, I can have sex with a woman, and she has a vagina. This thing has a vagina. Sure, it'll be fine. Like, no,
it'll be fine.
Because it don't go the other way. Ain't no animals out here trying to have sex with us.
No, that's like the men be out in the fields too long, and they be like, a hole is a hole.
Yes, I remember like way back in the old Facebook days, there was a man, he contracted some type of disease because he saw some type of clam or shell life that looked like a vagina and put his dick in it, and they was gonna have to chop his shit off.
Right? Yes, because it clamped down on his dick and wouldn't let go.
I was like, I'm sick of these dudes. I'm sick.
You're nasties.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to do this one. This will be the last one. And then next time we do it, I have a fully replenished list. So this one is in r/dating. It's called The Bar is in Hell.
God.
It says, as the title says, the bar is literally in hell. What is up with these men not even wanting to plan a simple date? Nobody's asking you to take me to the Michelin star restaurant. All of us women are asking, all we're asking for is if you can plan one simple goddamn date. Why are so many guys like, I don't know what you want to do. I don't know where you want to go. I was talking to this guy last night. We've been talking for about 2 weeks. And he asked if I wanted to go shopping with him. And I was like, sure. He was like, what mall? Where the fuck did I leave off? I said, I don't know. And then he said, let me know when you figure it out. Excuse me? You wanted me to go shopping with you, not the other way around. I said, never mind. Let's do something different because next weekend is going to be a busy weekend for malls. And I don't remember when this was posted. He said, I don't have any plans. I don't have any ideas. All I know is I'm going to the gym or chilling out. Oh my fucking God. You don't know how to ask me out and plan a simple goddamn date. No wonder why there is a male loneliness epidemic. I'm mad. I would have hung up. I would have blocked him, ghosted him, whatever. Because, like, what the fuck?
I have blocked niggas for less. I'm not. And I wish I was joking. I have blocked niggas for way less than that. Like, we as a subgroup, like, as women, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Stop entertaining this.
This is the only time I started sweating tonight. Because I'm mad. Yeah. Because I'm like, what the fuck? I'm with her. You said you was going shopping and asked me. I'm tagging along.
Right.
Why am I now the assistant secretary?
You said you wanted to take me shopping. You
Yes.
planning the date. So why do I have to do anything?
Yes. So I'm at the point, on the outside looking in, women can't win. Because if she would have chose a specific restaurant, like she said, Michelin star, it ain't got to be Michelin star. It's just got to be somewhere that they deem too expensive. Okay, well, why the fuck didn't you pick the restaurant? You would have known exactly how much you was going to be spending.
Right.
Take it off me. But no, because then they'll be like, well, you weren't satisfied with... Yeah, I wasn't satisfied with Arby's.
Arby's is crazy. Arby's, I wouldn't even take myself to Arby's.
I would take myself to Arby's. So I'm just like, if I pick, I'm going to lose. If I don't pick and you choose, and I don't like it, I lose. Because, like, you wouldn't even take yourself here either, sir. Why would you take me there?
Right. Right.
And I've never been a bougie person like that.
And that'd be the thing.
Huh?
I said, and that'd be the thing. You wouldn't even take you here.
Yes.
And you thought, oh, okay.
Because I don't know, if I'm going to like her like that, and I don't want to drop no bill on her. What if I don't like her? What if I don't get none?
If you don't like her, why are you entertaining taking her out?
Why are we here? Because you know what it really
here?
is. You know what it really is. I'm just trying to get these draws, and I want to spend the least amount of money that I deem.
And I want to put in the least amount of effort.
Yes. Because again, if I don't like her, then I didn't do no extra work.
But at least I got the hit.
I'm like, it's just a revolving door of shit. Because, like, if you don't want to date and you just want to have sex, you might not always get a no. It's women out there that just want sex. So why are you playing this little game? Well, I'm going to do it. She want to do at least to, get these draws. Like, no, maybe I just want some dick. And then we can be done with each other.
Because he don't want to be done. He want to be able to circle it and come back. And he want to waste your time. Because instead of, like, being the one who have his time wasted.
See, and it's just too many mental gymnastics. So I'm going to give you a specific story. So, like, when I lived in Atlanta in my 20s, in my wild and free days, I was hoeing. I was a hoe.
Atlanta in your 20s sound like a crazy situation.
I was a top tier hoe. And I was just hoeing for myself. I was enjoying myself. So, this was in the days, I don't know if you're too young for this, but it was in the days of Black Planet. You remember Black Planet? Mm-hmm. That was basically a hookup joint. So, it was a dude on there that I was messing around with. He told me out the gate.
Hi, Yasuke 360.
So he told me out the gate what it was. And I was like, I'll sign on to that. That's all he wanted to do. Right. He was like, we're going to call each other when we need this. And that's what it's going to be. And I was like, bet, say less. So I'm like, he told me what it was out the gates. If I didn't like it, we could have parted ways, no time wasted. Right. But I was down for it. So we both got what we wanted. And I wasn't trying to make him my boyfriend and none of that stuff.
Right.
They was like, oh, if I tell you the truth, you're going to think you can change me. Like, no, everybody not like that. Stop trying to figure everybody out.
Right. Also, if you feel that way, you have the option to leave.
Yeah.
You can leave. That's cool.
Oh, well, I do feel like dating. I ain't dated in a minute, but I feel like it's in hell. Because y'all be sending me with these stories.
No, you be like, I be looking like, are you dead ass? Like, are you the dead ass right now? Because, like, oh my God. I told this story on Y'all Not Following Me, Head Nerds in Charge, but we did like girl. So this is what kicked off the girl math series. It was this guy. I was coming home from the gym, trying to get in the house so I could clock in for work. This dude stopped me, asked me for my number. Mm-hmm. Now he wasn't super cute, but I was like, he wasn't super cute, but he had a car, and mm-hmm. I was like, he might be nice. I was like, he might be nice, and he might clean up well. Because
How old were you?
It was like 8:50 in the morning.
How old were you?
This was earlier this year.
Oh,
So like
okay.
a couple months ago.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe he's nice. Maybe he did like on his way to work, and he just don't look great right now. But maybe he cleans up nice.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I'm always complaining about how dudes don't approach me. Here's a dude approaching me. We'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
So I give him my number, and he texts me like, he texts me, can I call you? And I was like, no, I just started work.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, when are you free? And I was like, anytime after 5:30. I was like, you can call then. So he's like, okay, cool. He then like, maybe like an hour later, is like, well, can I call you real fast? Blocked.
I'm already done. Yeah.
Blocked.
Because again, sir, no means no. We just went the roundabout.
I told you when I was available.
Yes.
And I wasn't like ignoring his text messages.
Yeah.
I was texting back fairly quickly. So I'm like, no, we could have just chatted it up. You could have called me later. And then that would have been that.
Girl.
But no. Can I call you? Well, let me just call you real fast. No. I didn't even respond. Blocked.
Because you know what I equate that to? And one of my ex-boyfriends told me this like years later. And when he met me, I was 18. I had my first credit card. And I told him, like, when I was like, oh my God, I got my first credit card. Hadn't known him 2 months. Okay. And I think the credit card was like a $500 limit. So I get a call. Bring, bring, bring. I pick it up because you know we ain't got no cell phones. And I say, hello, you have a collect call from Blood. I said, what the fuck? And it was like, he said his name. And I was like, oh no, I don't even accept these kind of calls from family. Click. So when he got out, and I think this, he got out and we kept talking or what have you. So I want to say it was years later. He was like, Q, you remember that time I called you from jail? I was like, yeah. He said, and the only reason I called you because I couldn't call my father. It was gonna be upset with me. But I knew you had a credit card, and I was hoping you was gonna use that credit card to bail me out. I was like, it was only $500. I couldn't have really done that. I don't know nothing about bailing nobody out. Is it percentage?
Right.
I don't even know if I had enough of the percentage. So I was like, I wasn't doing that. My mama told me not to give me money.
Yeah.
It was like, Q, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you would have let me use that credit card, I would have dogged you every day after you let me know you. He say, so I'm glad you didn't do that. I was like, oh no. It's just, well, my mama taught me well, I guess.
No, and the reason I blocked him because I was like, you can't be ugly and pushy and a manipulator.
Damn.
I was like, your teeth not all. I was like, listen, my teeth not perfect, but you got worse teeth than me. You cannot
try to give you a chance.
You can't be aggravating and ugly.
You got.
I was like, that's girl
battle.
math. I said, that's girl math. You can't be aggravating plus ugly equals blocked.
Yeah, you got all the strikes going against you.
Right. No, and then dudes will try and like push your boundaries like that and be like, oh, well, I know you said no, but they'll try and see what they can get away with. Yep. And I'm like, no, like you said, no means no. I was talking to some other guy months later. He wanted to call me, didn't ask, but just called. I let it ring because I was doing something else. Yeah. I was like, I'll call you back. I called him back maybe like an hour or two later, and he acted disinterested the whole phone call. Text him the next day, radio silence. I was like, blocked.
That's childish.
Who do you think is going... Nigga. Chase... And he was like 40. Like almost. He was older than I was. No. And I was like, no, you're not going to manipulate me and all this. No, I didn't pick up. I was like, you called me without asking if you could call.
Yeah, and he was like, no, I need you to entertain me when I'm ready to be entertained.
When I want to be, I needed to be on demand to entertain him.
Sir, I am a whole ass woman and a whole ass mother. I have things that take precedence.
100 times out of 100, like, yes. Goodbye.
Ooh, child. I'm gonna pray for you, sisters. I'm gonna pray for you. Get everything your heart desires and none of the bullshit that you don't require.
Yes.
But girl, thank you for talking to me, Teff. I really missed you.
No, you're welcome. I missed you.
Oh my God, my baby. I was looking at our pictures when y'all came to Texas the other day in my phone. I was like, I miss my booze. And Sassy was like, girl, I still got your pajamas when you came to Philly. I was like, girl, you can wear them, throw them away. It ain't worth the postage.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you next time we gonna do this again if you want to do this again because I had fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then next time you have 2 stories and I have 2 stories, and we maybe we should invite some more people too, just so we can get like, you know.
Listen, we'll work it out.
Okay. Okay, y'all like us, follow us, heart us, gift us. And thank y'all for stopping by for my first live. All right. Y'all have a good night. Bye, Teff. I love you.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.